Hello everyone, friends. Thank you all for your comments. I read your comments. I really like them. Thank you again. Today I will show you how to make corn flour from the corn I grew in my garden, and I will show you what you can make with it.
To grind the corn, we need to remove it from the cob.
First, we need to roast the corn. You need to stir it constantly so it heats up well, so it doesn't turn into popcorn. We ground some cornmeal. Now we're going home to cook something. Here's the flour we made today.
Today we're going to make lunch. Here's the cornmeal, here's the onion, and something like that.
And here's my uncle who came to visit us. He speaks for me all the time. So for this, now we're going to make Akhyar Topch. I don't know what it's called in Russian, but it's Akhyar Topch. It doesn't have a name. I don't know it in Russian. This is our national dish. We will need cottage cheese and 3 eggs, a liter of kefir, or you can use homemade, but I use homemade. Kefir is fine too. A teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of salt. And here is the green onion. Now we will chop everything up. We'll cut it into cubes. We'll add a bit more onion. Let's add kefir to the bowl. This is homemade kefir. A teaspoon of baking soda. A teaspoon of salt. I sifted the flour in advance. Here in Chechnya, corn flour is sold everywhere, and a kilogram costs 70 rubles. We never buy it. We always make it ourselves, since we grow corn here. You saw how we make it. We add flour by eye until our dough becomes firm. Now we're going to shape them into Akhyar Topch. Uncle came to visit us. He's talking with Grandma. We grease our hands with oil. We roll it into the shape. We need to make these kinds of cylindrical shapes. I asked everyone why they're called that, but no one knows. Maybe you know?
This food is only used in the North Caucasus among Muslims. Outside the North Caucasus, it's not used anywhere else. I mean, they don't cook it. That's why we can't say what name to translate into Russian right now.
Let's heat up the frying pan. We're going to fry it in oil. Now we're going to fry it. We're going to fry them until they're golden brown, so they have a nice color. I read your comments. Everyone is asking how old I am. I'm 48 years old, and my grandmother was born in 39, and my grandfather in 34. These are the parents of Dobka, my husband. Dobka was called to work. We'll have tea without him. Akhyar Topch should be eaten with sour cream. Homemade sour cream. That's it. So how is it? Is it tasty?
Yeah.
It's tasty.